Video 32, Advaita Vedanta as taught by Sri Ramana Maharshi. I took a break for 6 months and memorized some of Sri Bhagavan's core teachings written in the form of songs. And of course, he has translated one of the major works called Devi Kalottaram, the advice or teaching given by Lord Shiva to his consort Parvati. Of course, there is nothing new because the core teaching of Sri Bhagavan is self-inquiry. He has already said Vicharam or self-inquiry is the means and the end. Whenever thought arises, you need to ask, to whom is this thought? You will get an answer, to me. Who am I? Where does the thought arise from? Whence is it? What is it that is appearing this I thought? That's all. Of course, the fundamental mechanism of inquiry doesn't change at all. What is new is that in Devi Kalottaram, in a few places it is said that we need to meditate upon shoonyam or the limitless emptiness. Of course, it seems to align with the Buddha's teachings that everything is empty, sarvam shoonyam. But we need to understand Advaita Vedanta doesn't say the ultimate state is shoonyam. It says the ultimate state or our ultimate nature is existence, consciousness, bliss, which is not a stone-like state. It is existence, consciousness, bliss. It is awareness, pure awareness minus all objects. In fact, I've started meditating upon that emptiness, the vast emptiness. It makes sense because fundamentally identification process or ego creation is nothing but the spirit somehow getting hooked to matter. That is the fundamental mechanism. That is why Adi Shankara suggested a two-step process. First, you discriminate, you separate what is spirit and what is matter. And finally, he said, once you separate and abide in your original nature as existence, consciousness, bliss, as Brahman, then you will automatically understand that this universe, which is made up of matter, is not separate from this Atma or Brahma. So, that is how I understood this. Why it has been advised to meditate upon emptiness. Because the ego's first hold is matter. What is that matter? It is the body. The I am the body sense is derived because the spirit somehow gets connected to or has created a knot with matter. That is the fundamental error. So in order to connect it, we need to start meditating upon the opposite. If you educate your ego that, hey ego, you are yourself formless fundamentally. You don't have a form at all. If you start educating the ego like this, it cannot grab matter anymore. Because like attracts like. Only matter can get attracted to another matter. Spirit can only be spirit. So, in this light, I understood this and I have started this practice. He says, without a break, you need to meditate upon the vast emptiness. In another place, he says, stay as non-universe. Stay as non-universe, which means in your experience, the whole universe is absent. The experience of the universe is erased. Because the root cause is the ego. If the ego itself is erased, so to say, within quotes, then if the ego is not there, body is not there. If the body and five senses are not there, the world is not there, and hence Prapancham, the universe is not there. So it is a way of weaning the ego from grabbing matter. That is why it has been suggested to meditate constantly upon emptiness. So we will continue. Of course, after reading or mugging up about 200 songs written by Sri Ramana Maharshi, what I have realized is that everything is additional information only, mostly. Because Sri Bhagavan's main insistence is on only doing vicharam. What is this ego? If this ego is reflected consciousness, what is it a reflection of? What is the birthplace of this ego? If we go on digging deep like this, the ego subsides, it topples down, and slowly Atma shines forth. In three places, he has put it differently. He says the Atma will shine forth as one. As oneness. In another place, he says the Atma will shine forth limitlessly, without bounds. And in another place, he says it'll shine forth of its own. Because the Atma is said to be, Brahman is said to be self-luminous. You don't need another lamp in order to reveal the presence of one lamp. Because the lamp itself is self-luminous. It reveals itself and reveals things around it. The same way, the Atma, the pure consciousness, first reveals itself and reveals the objects around it. Here, the ego, the body, the mind, and the world and the universe. So, through the method of neti, not this, not this, not this, not this. I am not the body, I am not the mind. So, if ego itself is not there, mind itself is not there, nothing is there. Then what is left is our pure nature, our awareness of pure nature, existence, consciousness, bliss. Let us meditate upon shoonyam, which is limitless, vast emptiness.